boy's living his best life.
Holiday in possession. Leads 4. To Ball. Here comes the screen. Ball. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Ball with the basketball. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Working hard on the glass. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Pelicans have the lead. On to the second quarter. Neither team sees control in the first. Some interesting things, though, certainly on display.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Shot from in close, no good. Gordon with it. Down 4. Harden. To Westbrook. Here comes the screen. It's Westbrook.
Hey, this our game. Let's take it home.
Won't go. Harden into the front court. They're down 3. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Iman Shumpert trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. Free throw, good. He's able to polish off the three-point play. Lonzo controls the offense. To Redick. For 3. Defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Let's go. Let's play deep, play deep, play deep.
Here comes the screen.
Screen right, screen right, screen right.
To Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
To Redick. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Harden. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
perfect feed to set up the basket.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Deep right corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks, and the one will just keep scoring.
Ball brings the rock up court. To Redick. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. 24-second violation. Can't connect. Harden with it up top. They'll run the offense. Here comes the screen. To Harden. Here's a chance from long range. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. It's good. And he's not done. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
Count it at the line.
Keep working him out, boy. You can't guard you.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. That's it. First half has come to an end with the Rockets in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Rockets are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Houston Rockets. The Pelicans have kept it close after one half. And while they may be down, it's not for a lack of effort. They deserve some respect for how well they've generated scoring with their offensive rebounding. These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Bench points.
What I found interesting about that half of basketball is how the momentum stayed high even when the substitutions started coming into the game. These guys coming off the bench, from both benches actually, are doing a great job of making positive contributions.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Ingram was inefficient in the first half. He's been able to get shots up, but more often than not, they just haven't been dropping for him. Here we we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Couldn't keep.
We got this. Let's go.
Substitutions, Houston. Substitutions, New Orleans.
Lonzo Ball, defended by Rivers. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Rivers into the front court, up 5. Now pass, stolen by the Pelicans.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Ball into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. Redick had made his first couple, but he misses there.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
New Orleans has it. Sizing up the defense. Nice pass to set things up.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. Up by 3.
Big pick right there.
To Fareed. Easy pad to the rim.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Ball. Kenneth Fareed swats it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Lonzo Ball. Lonzo Ball. He's 3 for 7. Gordon with it. Leads 3. Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. Trying to cash in. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Man, he's got the defender out there tap dancing like that on national TV. That's not a good sign.
Lonzo with it. Down 5. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Gordon with it. They lead it. 4-point game. Down to Chandler, to Rivers. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Down low to Okafor. Gets to the basket and scores.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Austin Rivers. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing the pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Ball to Redick. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Oh, he got a piece of it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. Down low to Okafor. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Gordon with it. Up by 6. To Rivers. For Reed. Here comes the screen. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Right.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Able to convert inside.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Houston takes over. Austin Rivers. Here comes the screen. The drive, right to the basket. From the outside, no good. Redick with it. The deficit is 6. Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Kenneth Faried snatching it out of the air.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Ball with it up top. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Redick. From long range. It's Faried with the rebound. Gordon with it. Looking to make something happen. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in a defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Slams it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. From the painted area, won't go down. Austin Rivers. Rockets with 4 to shoot. Shot from in close, no good. Ball with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Now a drive, but the shot won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Fine to shoot. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. No, not a good pass as the Pelicans come up with it. Hard shot right there. Shot's no good. The follow won't go either. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. Slams it down. Long key from three-quarters court. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way. It's been all Rockets. It's the Rockets in control of the basketball as we start the fourth quarter. You figured they certainly had the advantage coming into this one. Jay, that's how it's played out.
On paper, this wasn't set up to be much of a contest. If the crowd could have gotten into it early, maybe. But sometimes a team is so good that you never had a chance to even start.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
4-3, and he burns them.
When a rookie starts to believe that he not only can play, but more importantly, he belongs, nights like this become more.
Clark matched up with Rivers. Going to launch beyond the arc. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Hart against Gordon. Has a look. Jumper's good.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want.
Off the assist.
There's something to be said about a guy that can make the game easier for everybody else on the court. We call that dropping dimes, very similar to the way I'm dropping nuggets on this broadcast.
Hart. And he finishes at the rim.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
And now Houston has the basketball. Nene.
Got him. You got him.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
And he buries it on the step back. Jay, this move continues to evolve since the days of Allen Iverson.
It does so much, Ed. When you step back east or west while maintaining your dribble, look at all your options. Number one, a hezi. You look at the rim. The defender jumps. You blow by him. Number two, maybe a crossover in the same direction you just came from to throw the defender off. Or number three, a raise into an easy jump shot. It's easy when you have this bag of tricks.
And when the game's on the line, that's arguably when it's most dangerous. Five to shoot for the Pelicans. Clark shot no good. He can't connect. Gets it in the left corner. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
He's most definitely got the hot hand behind the three-point arc. Anytime your first-round pick is shooting like this, your GMs and owners just sit back and smile.
The Pelicans will take the timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Number 22, Derek Favors. Into the game for the Houston Rockets. Number 0, Russell Westbrook.
To Josh Hart. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Fires the three. Hart can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Clark with it. Down a bundle.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
To Josh Hart. Here comes the screen. Hart here against Nene. Fires the three. Tough shot. Well defended. Knocked loose. Taken by the Pelicans. Hart. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Throws it down.
That transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Number 2.
Couldn't keep.
From the start, let's do it.
Substitutions, New Orleans. Substitutions, Houston.
Rockets in control of the basketball. To Rivers. Lets it fly from long range. That won't go. Shot from the lane won't go. To Rivers for three. Offensive board. And finishes strong. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Can't connect. Gordon with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
Defense, let's go.
Another chance. Kenneth Faried sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. And throws it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Ball into the front court. His guys down big. Here comes the screen. Holiday to Ball.
Right.
Got to the rim but couldn't finish. Rises for the slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Holiday. Screen coming. Drew Holiday against Chandler. Nice pass to get things going.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Kenneth Faried powers it down.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Tyson Chandler pins it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
That's me. Got ball.
And count the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Ball. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
D up, baby. D up.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Got a piece to knock it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
I got him. Here we go. I'm here.
To Rivers.
Double team. Double team.
Down to Chandler. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
The assist from number 2.
Here's a chance from long range. Oh, good offense beating good defense. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Tyson Chandler. The buzzer. It's the Rockets who are victorious as they win this one in very convincing fashion. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Rockets put one in the win column with a solid performance. And some people may disagree, but I think their ball movement was the biggest key to their victory. Still, I think we'd all agree that they made the defense look slow and confused throughout this matchup. The Pelicans didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game drive. Fast break points.
The New Orleans Pelicans seem to have issues communicating when it came to transition defense. They gave up way too many easy baskets.
Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
Here's a look at what's coming up for the Houston Rockets. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
From the back porch, back then with dreams of a stacked fortune. Black kid with dreams by any means to seize himself, holding keys to a black portion. That American pie, he just wanna portion. Product of that environment that he was forced in. Changed course when it's out of control. Feel it down in my soul. Fast forward and foresee that fork in the road. Listen, mention you on the road, foreign car whipping. It's mind bending. Open your eyes, I'm bending the rules. Time ticking. The time's different on a globe where every soul trying to survive in it. That's the main concern. Whole hood celebrate when the tables turn, you see. Feels like I'm on the cusp. Great forever, forever's not long enough. It's just wise man once said the grind can't stop till letters in your name get bigger like cap locks. Still can't stall so far from your last stop. Deaf to the yes man, blind to mascots. Look past the moment and try to find your last opponent. Trying to find the answer before this life flashes past you. Blink of an eye, go ghost like a phantom. I'd rather imagine a whole block popping, toasting glasses. More life, no ashes to ashes. Live life fast with no crashes. You can picture that with no caption. Try to see the vision, no glasses. You can picture that with no cameras or flashes. You could just imagine. Still keep my hunger like fasting. Still keep a ghetto fab like putting money in the mattress. And that's just point blank. No biting my tongue. Be so frank. In your top 10, they don't rank. They asked me to change some things and no thanks back.
Hey guys, for Complex News, I'm Natasha Martinez. The One made his much-anticipated NBA debut last night, and fans were expecting a lot.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the sack. Make a $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. Own the whole thing for you. Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. Just for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time it up. Check. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the smack. Make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked. Come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time. Check. Take my tribe, every level that I crossed in this game like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young in the set that's doing it makeshift. Out the garage, how you end up in Georgia. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and then with sweat dripping down your face, cause the mission was last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the smack. Make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked.
I got the front and the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that, this that. I did, made it out the gutty. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I wear my own. Y'all get on y'all label, I own my own. Hey, Mill, I remember all that game you throw me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner, but secure the window, don't let the game fool you. Cause when it's game over, it's when the game over. And all they do is play the game till this game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission, never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the smack. Make a $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next. Last time that I checked.
I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way, baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill, I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you're right.
We come to you from downtown Los Angeles and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, the stars always come out to see greatness.
And I love this city, from the bright lights of Hollywood to the bright lights on the hardwood. Who is going to be the star tonight?
It is showtime. Let's do this.